There are stories that glow quietly, stories that rise from the shadows into brilliance. And then there are stories like Ariana Nicole's, a living testament to what happens when beauty meets purpose, when ambition finds its voice, and when confidence becomes art. Ariana Nicole isn't just a name whispered through the world of modeling. She's a symbol of resilience, growth, and authenticity. Her journey is one of transformation, not just of image, but of soul, and it continues to inspire countless people who dare to dream beyond their limits. If you're new here, welcome to Sweet Models World, a place where we celebrate powerful, beautiful, and fearless women like Ariana Nicole. Make sure to subscribe and stay connected, because every story here is meant to motivate, uplift, and remind you that your dreams matter too. Join our growing community of dreamers and believers who see beauty not just in the face, but in the fight, in the faith, and in the fire that drives us forward. Before she became a recognizable face across social platforms, Ariana Nicole was a young woman with a vision too large to fit within her surroundings. She wasn't born into glamour or fame. Her early years were filled with quiet moments of self-discovery, where mirrors reflected dreams she couldn't yet explain. Like many, she faced doubt from others and even from herself, but something inside her refused to surrender. It was that small voice of conviction that whispered, "You can," even when the world seemed to say otherwise. And that voice became her guiding light. Ariana's first steps into the modeling world were far from easy. She faced the harsh reality of rejection, the relentless standards that often silence individuality, and the pressure to conform. But what set her apart was her refusal to fit into anyone else's definition of perfection. She wanted to be seen not just for how she looked, but for what she represented: courage, confidence, and the freedom to define one's beauty on one's own terms. That conviction became the heartbeat of her journey, and it resonated deeply with those who watched her rise. She learned early that beauty isn't just skin deep. It's about presence, purpose, and authenticity. When Ariana stepped in front of the camera, she wasn't just posing, she was telling stories. Every look, every gesture carried emotion. She used her art to express not just fashion, but feeling. Her shoots began to attract attention not only for their aesthetic appeal, but for the sense of empowerment they conveyed. Brands began to notice, and opportunities opened up, yet Ariana never lost sight of why she started: to be a voice for self-acceptance in an industry that often forgets what real beauty looks like. To everyone watching her now, it might seem as if she's always been confident and composed. But Ariana Nicole built her confidence piece by piece. She faced moments of insecurity and comparison, times when she wondered if she was enough. Those moments, instead of breaking her, became her training ground. She turned doubt into drive, fear into focus, and criticism into courage. She learned that confidence isn't about perfection. It's about embracing your imperfections and owning your journey. That lesson became her strength and the message she continues to share with her followers. If you are watching her story today, this is your moment to believe in yourself too. Ariana Nicole's path is proof that you don't need to have it all figured out to start. You just need to start. Whether you're a dreamer, a creator, or someone standing at the edge of possibility, remember that greatness begins with a single step. And as Ariana often reminds her audience, the power to change your story is already in your hands. As Ariana's influence grew, so did her impact beyond modeling. She began to use her platform to advocate for self-worth, body positivity, and mental well-being. She believed that modeling wasn't just about representation, but responsibility. She shared her experiences openly, speaking about the struggles behind the photos, the early mornings, the self-doubt, the constant push to evolve. Her honesty became her brand. She made it okay to be real in a world that often prizes illusion. That sincerity built her community, not of fans, but of believers. Ariana's career took her to places she had only once imagined: magazine features, collaborations with leading brands, and invitations to events that celebrated diversity in fashion. Yet through all the achievements, she stayed grounded. Her heart remained with those who were still climbing their own mountains. She often spoke of her beginnings, reminding her audience that success isn't about where you are now, but about how far you've come. And that message resonated deeply with young women everywhere who saw in her the reflection of their own potential. What truly defines Ariana Nicole, however, isn't the fame or the photo shoots. It's her purpose. She carries herself not as someone chasing validation, but as someone spreading value. Her story is about rising without arrogance, succeeding without forgetting your roots, and shining without dimming others. She believes that true beauty is found in kindness, in persistence, and in the ability to lift others as you climb. That's what makes her more than a model. She's a movement. A reminder that strength and grace can exist in the same heartbeat. Every milestone she reaches is not the end, but a new beginning. She approaches each new chapter with humility and hunger. Humility to stay grateful and hunger to keep growing. Her journey continues to evolve, blending modeling with creative expression, business ventures, and mentorship. She's no longer just the face in front of the camera. She's the storyteller, the visionary, and the voice that encourages others to break their limits. To those who follow her story through Sweet Model's world, know that her message is clear. Dreams are not reserved for the lucky. They belong to the brave. The world rewards those who dare to keep showing up, even when no one's watching. Ariana Nicole's rise is proof that when passion meets perseverance, magic happens. So, if you've been waiting for the perfect time to start your own journey, that time is now. Let her story remind you that every great journey begins with faith. Faith in yourself, faith in your purpose, and faith that your light matters. As we celebrate Ariana Nicole today, let's celebrate more than her success. Let's celebrate her courage, her authenticity, and her heart. She stands as a living reminder that life's most beautiful stories are written by those who refuse to give up. Her path shows us that grace isn't born from ease, but from endurance. That dreams don't grow in comfort, but in courage. And if her journey has moved you, if her resilience has stirred something inside you, don't let that feeling fade. Join us here at Sweet Model's World, where every story is a spark waiting to ignite yours. Subscribe, stay inspired, and be part of a growing family that believes in purpose, passion, and possibility. Because the next story of hope, strength, and beauty we celebrate could be yours. Let Ariana Nicole's story remind you that you are capable, you are worthy, and your light, too, deserves to shine.